ladies and gentlemen, it's a derby weekend, and because I've been chasing my friend for a long time to give me an interview, he made me leave the barber shop without cutting my hair. And the only reason I could do that is simply because he's a Manchester United fan. And it's a Manchester derby this weekend. So, ladies and gentlemen, he was supposed to be here, but his proud self still went to go and put powder so that he can be fine. Can you now come, Robert, please? Can you come in? Ladies and gentlemen, this is Robert.
Hello, how you doing?
You put the microphone well so that they can hear you.
Yes, they can hear me.
You're forming
Manchester United fans, they have this sense of humor and, the English kind of, appearing towards the media. I'm sure you watch Sky Sports and Super Sport. You see the way Jamie Carragher, the likes of Gary Neville, how they present themselves before the media.
If you're going to mention anyone, can you not mention Jamie Carragher, please?
Okay.
I have beef for him.
Oh, all right.
That's just a joke. I don't have beef for anyone. Okay, it's a Manchester. It's a derby weekend actually. Loads of derby weekend. Arsenal, Tottenham first of all, and then of course Manchester United, Manchester City. First of all, how do you feel when it's a derby weekend?
Well, a derby weekend is a busy one. Everyone has his or her eyes fixed before the screen because you want your team to win and you want other teams to win for you for the sake of your own team you're supporting.
Can you imagine you want other teams to win for you for the sake of your own team? At the start of the season, no one thought that Manchester United would have this same momentum going forward. But now, 4 wins out of 6 after losing the first 2 games. How would you rate your team so far?
Well, I'll rate my team 7 on 10.
Why 7 over 10?
Yeah, why 7 or 10? Because even with the presence of some new players, they still need the team chemistry. They are doing well. For the last few games, they have been doing well, but they need to do more. They need to do more. Because if you watch games against Southampton played, in terms of playing, they played more than Manchester United. So I still feel we have a lot of work to do to play as a team more than individual games.
So when you say your team have need to play more as a team, from what perspective are you looking at?
What I mean playing as a team in the perspective of the team philosophy, if a team like Manchester City, for example, is playing, you will see this authority in the game. You will know that it's a big team playing. Not saying that Manchester United is not a big team, but they are still lacking the team confidence and chemistry.
So basically Manchester United is still lacking team confidence and chemistry. Well, if we look at it when we look at the entire team play, we look at who has been playing. We saw the inclusion of Anthony, Malaysia and all of that. There seems to be that huge difference from the first 2 games of the season. Now, what other chemistry do you think is needed?
Well, Malaysia adding to the game system the likes of Lisandro and Anthony. You see, the first game Anthony played, that should be against Arsenal, fine, he scored a goal. But if you look at it very well, you'll see that there's still something he's lacking. And what do I mean? The decisiveness.
I spoke to somebody and the person said that actually before that goal, that Anthony actually was not very visible in the game, that he was more or less a passenger. Do you agree with that?
Yes, I agree, and I was about to comment on that. He wasn't. After the goal, the only thing there is that he scored the goal. But after that, we could not see the flair, we could not see the contribution, we could not see the run. So that's why I still strongly would suggest that they play more as a team. They understand their games, because now Manchester United is moving as per individual games. Look at the score lines: 1-0. They will struggle. There's no authority as former Manchester United. When we still have the likes of Michael Carrick, Darren Fletcher, Paul Scholes.
Michael Carrick, Darren Fletcher, Paul Scholes. You're talking about the old school Manchester United, I must say. But we've seen people talk about. Right now, there's actually no way you talk about Manchester United without mentioning the big man himself. 5-time Ballon d'Or winner, of course, highest goal scorer in the world, and he seems to be having a not so fantastic season. If you choose to rate Cristiano Ronaldo's performance, if you look at it overall for Manchester United this season, let's leave what's wrong. If we look at it overall this season, what exactly do you think is wrong?
I feel what is wrong with Ronaldo is that psychologically he's out of the team because he wants to leave, but the team is not ready to let him go. So psychologically he's out of the team. So I believe that is affecting his performances in Manchester United. And again, what will I say? I would say the decision of the coach as well, because he's not injured and he's still being, sometimes he's being introduced and sometimes he's not being introduced at all. So psychologically Ronaldo is out of Manchester United, and I'm sure also the coach's decision not featuring him in games is also part of why we don't see Ronaldo on the top flight games.
Now, do you believe that his presence is essential to the team, or that his presence is not necessarily needed anymore?
No, his presence is essential in the team, like very vital, in terms of experience, exposure. Ronaldo, it's better right now to be in the Manchester United team. Yes, because there is no, how will I say, there is no poacher in Manchester United right now who is better off Cristiano Ronaldo.
I want to believe that there are people who would disagree with you and there are people who would agree with you. Now, between you and I'd like us to look at the onslaught of abuse and criticisms against online. You go online and you see trolls actually saying that he is finished, that he is Penaldo, that he is this, he is that. Is Cristiano a finished article? Remembering the fact that he's close to being 38, and then his best years could actually be behind him, possibly.
Yes, possibly. Everyone will definitely have past glories. Ronaldo will not always be the same in terms, because he's growing older and older day by day. Also, his strength is reducing. And at some point, or let me not say at some point, Ronaldo presently, we can't expect him to be the prime Ronaldo of 2009. Well, if people say he's finished, I'm sure because of his performances. But if you look at him on his countryside, well, I would say that he plays very well, but not so well as before. Yes, we just finished international break, and I'm sure that Ronaldo recorded less than 2 goals throughout the international break, if I'm not mistaken, and he plays. So he's not just only in Manchester United. So
could it be a change in the psychology of the people that play with him? Remember, there was a time when it's more or less like all balls to Ronaldo, but we're seeing a shift. Are we seeing a shift in that?
Yes. I would say that there is a shift in that. You see, speaking from other players, let me move slightly away from Ronaldo. Speaking from other players, when you grow old, you change playing position, you change playing style. You can't always push. You can't lie to your aging doesn't lie. Look at someone like Zlatan Ibrahimovic. He's more injured now because of his age. Not that he plays actively, but he gets injured even during training session. So age is telling on Cristiano Ronaldo right now, and anybody that is expecting more than what they are getting now, I'm sure that person is not checked within his or her conscience.
So now, basically, for a Manchester United side, if I want to make my deductions from what you've said, that is simply saying that it's better that Manchester United let Cristiano Ronaldo go.
Yes, it's better they let him go.
This will be tough. Okay, I've seen someone who is openly saying that it's better Manchester United let Cristiano Ronaldo go. Right, I'd like to put you on the spot. You guys are going to the Etihad. You're going to meet. Straight up, before even, would you still call Manchester City, or would you label them as your noisy neighbors? Are they still noisy?
Well, of course, they are still noisy.
How dare you say they are still noisy?
They are still noisy. They are always noisy, and they'll always remain noisy.
But in recent history, it seems to be on their side.
That's why they are noisy.
When they were not winning, you called them Sir Alex labeled them noisy neighbors. And now that they are winning, you're still saying they're noisy.
Of course, they're still.
Why are they noisy now?
Because they are winning and they are, making everyone know that they are winning.
Of course, is that not the essence of winning?
Yes, of course.
That I win and make everyone know that I am winning.
Yes, of course. They are noisy. Sir Alex Ferguson's comment of noisy neighbors. Well, he has his reasons, but you see, when you win, you let everybody know you win. In the sense that I am tagging Manchester City to still remain the noisy neighbors is because they win with a difference. I'm a football fan, not just a
So
Manchester
wait, is it noise a bad noise now or the good noise?
Well, I would say it's a triumphant noise.
He went spiritual on me, triumphant noise. So which simply means that they have that bragging rights right now.
Yes, they have the bragging.
They own right now. You believe that Manchester City,
yes.
That's Manchester. The city itself is blue.
Yes, it is blue. They play good football. In fact, they play better football
right now. Okay, so this is strength of squad right now. Strength of squad, 1-on-1 individually.
Okay.
How do you think Manchester United will fare?
Well, it's going to be a tough one. Yes, I know. Very tough one. Manchester United, we go there with the hopes of winning, which is certain, but we don't know what will happen.
You say it's certain, like you're 100% sure you're winning.
Nobody is going to a battle to lose. Yeah, nobody goes into a battle with the aim of losing. We go to win, but never can tell the result.
So if you're Eric Ten Hag right now, let me know if you're Eric Ten Hag right now, or if you have the chance to give Eric Ten Hag a winning formula. Okay. What would you say to Eric Ten Hag?
Well, I would tell him that he should maintain his squad that has given him wins for the last few games. He should maintain his squad, and also he should take out time to study Manchester City key game players, most especially the likes of Kevin De Bruyne. He's an assist king. In fact, everybody shouting Erling Haaland, but De Bruyne is the most dangerous player in the team, alongside Joao Cancello.
Well, why would you say De Bruyne? I'd like you to break down why De Bruyne is the most dangerous player in that Manchester. This is very interesting, actually. You are rating De Bruyne in terms of being dangerous in that squad above Erling Haaland. So why would you say Kevin De Bruyne is the most dangerous out of them?
Kevin De Bruyne is most dangerous because he's a goal scorer. He makes good assists, he makes good runs. He has vision for passing, and his passings are accurate. So De Bruyne is a fighter. De Bruyne being in a team, it's like the link bridge between the defense and the attacker. So he has this great connectivity to the attacking force. So he's dangerous because he can create chances. Yes, he creates chances. And if you have a player in a team who does that, he should be watched out for.
So you're saying in essence that for Manchester United to actually go the way of winning, you probably need to take care of Kevin De Bruyne, and then you also mentioned Joao Cancello.
Yes, Joao Cancello, man. I'm sure that viewers watching me now may agree with me that Joao Cancello
this man is being political.
He's on another level. No, for a defender, look at what the guy is doing. No, look at him now. How many defenders does that? I'm not even sure. I even doubt if he's actually a defender because he plays better than Jack Grealish. Yes, he's
Jack Grealish is coming for you.
No. Let's look at the statistics, the gameplay, and he scored goals as well. Look at his last assist to Erling Haaland against Borussia Dortmund, the Champions League match. Look at the assists, the Modric kind of assists. How many defenders will press that high to create that kind of chance? You see, Joao, it's a very good player combined with De Bruyne, and of course, I'm not only saying that other Manchester City players are not good, but you see those two in the game, man, it's going to be a workload for Manchester United.
So in essence, you're saying that for Manchester United to win, they have to make sure that these guys Kevin De Bruyne and of course Joao Cancello actually are not playing.
Yes.
They don't allow them to play their kind of game. Okay, so, but for Manchester United side, is that the only thing you probably would tell Ten Hag right now?
No, what I would tell Ten Hag is that he should play his game. He's the coach, you see, and his past 2 games or 3 games have been impressive. You know, he played well against Liverpool. Arsenal, he did well. The scoreline was good, but I'm not talking in terms of playing because Arsenal had more of the ball than Manchester United.
Arsenal had more of the ball. Your defenders had more of the brute. Because I think, personally for me, the Arsenal game, I still think that personally, this might be me sounding, it's an Arsenal fan or not, but then when you look at some of the defensive tackles made by some of the Manchester United players, with another referee, they probably would have been carded. And we saw the inconsistency. Saliba's first foul was a card, whereas Varane, Martinez got away with even much more FT tackles.
Yes, well, I won't go in the area of officiating because if I want to talk about that, I would want an officiating which favors my team. Everybody wants officiating favors his or her team. So the officiating part is always good when your team is winning. So I would say that it was a fair officiating against us.
So in essence, the referee looked away.
No, the referee actually did not look away.
He looked away at all.
No, he did not look away.
So why didn't Martinez get that kind of card, that kind of tackle? Of course, he earned the nickname the Butcher of Manchester. Now he's a Butcher of Manchester.
Yes.
But I personally feel that some other referees may not take kindly or lightly, may not take some of those of his tackles lightly in other games.
Martinez tackles, I would classify them as tactical and professional tackles. He wasn't going to with the intention.
Can you imagine a Manchester United fan?
That was a professional tackle.
You can hear him now say that those are professional tackles.
Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Robert. He's my friend, and I will bring up this video. But I know this is where he is most of the time. He's a game master here. He does all that stuff too. But I will bring up this interview the day that the officiating did not favor Manchester United, and he complains about one tackle or the other. Let us go on. I got you there. Well.
Let's wait till that day.
Let's wait till then. It could happen this weekend. We don't know.
No, this weekend, no. We are going to have a fantastic officiating. It's going to be fair because before the league breaks, there have been controversies about VAR refereeing, poor officiating in England, and I'm sure that has been rectified, and I'm sure that has been improved. And this week is going to be better for our favor.
A Manchester United fan is sounding humble. A Manchester United fan, out of the fear for Manchester City, is actually sounding particularly humble. Let's see how it's going to go.
Manchester United don't fear Manchester City. We respect them.
Of course, head to head. Okay, well. Since they decided to let me bring up data, it's actually in all competitions you've actually played 187 times. We've had the Manchester Derby 187 times, and of course United won 77 times, 60 and Manchester City 57 times. So, and then 53 of those derbies have been drawn. So he is saying right now, Robert is saying that I should add one more to it, that by 188 it will be Manchester United 78 to City's 57. Absolutely. Yes. Particularly, absolutely. I have another Manchester United fan working, so this is going to be a good day. Odafe, you all know my friend Odafe. But quickly now, I was also going to his house. But quickly now, I'd like you to do me a favor. I would like you to name offhand the players you would like to see, your first 11 against Manchester City.
Okay, my friend.
Manchester United. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm putting Robert on the spot. I'm not asking him to predict the scoreline yet, but I'm saying his preferred 11 against Manchester City.
Yes, my preferred 11, I would love to have David De Gea in the goalpost. I would love to see Rafael Varane pair up with Lisandro Martinez. On left wing, I want Luke Shaw to play instead of Malacia. Then right back, I want Wan-Bissaka to play for me instead of Diogo Dalot.
Why Wan-Bissaka over Diogo Dalot in this game?
Over Diogo Dalot, because in this case, we need a player who can contain the pressure from Manchester City. And Dalot is not in the position to do that.
But Dalot supports the attack more.
Yes, he supports the attack more.
And then why Luke Shaw over Malaysia?
Yes, Luke Shaw.
Are you going with experience or?
Yes, experience in this particular game.
Okay, why
Lisandro Martinez?
And why you not
Varane?
Why are you not putting Harry Maguire?
Harry Maguire, is he a Manchester United player?
They're coming for you. A whole Prince Harry Maguire. Okay, let's go to the midfield.
Yeah, to the midfield, I would want to see Fred. And this time around, if I am to be given the privilege to choose, I want Casemiro to start this time around.
Casemiro to start. Casemiro pairing with Fred.
With Fred, yes, that would be a double defensive midfield.
And then who else?
I would want, Eriksen to play ahead of them.
Eriksen in front of them. Okay, that's 7. We still have 3.
Yes,
so
we still have 3. So I would want Rashford, and I would want Anthony, of course, will be there, and Bruno Fernandes.
No Cristiano Ronaldo.
Cristiano will come off the bench to play.
Okay, it might be the title. It might be the winning formula.
Yes.
Or the trick. He's a big game player. Anyway, okay, quick before we go. Then a final question of the day. Come in, don't worry, just come in normally. Okay, so before we go, one final question. Predict the scoreline. Predict the scoreline.
Manchester City 2. Manchester United 2.
So it's a draw. Well, I thought you said I should add to the 77, so it should be 78 wins.
Yes, of course. In every, even when David wanted to fight the Goliath, the odds were there that Goliath was going to crush him. But you see, there are unforeseen circumstances, unforeseen force. So I am hoping for that unforeseen win.
But you see more of a draw than of a win.
I see more of a draw.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to say thank you, Roberts, for coming. This is Win Sports. My name is Adeoye Salem. It's a derby weekend, and then of course, he's a Manchester United fan. Before I go, Arsenal Tottenham. Who do you think is winning?
That is one hell of a match, but I tip Arsenal to win.
Okay, I hope we will find an Arsenal fan on the street. If we do, we will go into his office, his shop, his house, on the street, wherever we find an Arsenal fan, and we will talk to him before the North London derby. Keep it locked down, don't go away. My name is Adeoye Salem, and this is Win Sports. God bless you.